Welcome to my channel. Well, I have just bought myself an EcoFlow Wave 2. So I am hoping that it's going to live up to all the hype and all the YouTube video reviews. I've been saving up for this for a long time, and they've had a special offer on all of a sudden, and I've saved a hell of a lot of money, and I'm really happy. I had to wait for the battery. And that weren't their fault, that was the delivery people's fault. I think it got lost, and they've had to send me out another one. It's running at the minute, don't seem to be very noisy, but I don't know what's going to pick up on the video. Let's switch it off. As you know, we've got dogs, and it gets very hot in this van when we're going to events, when we're going camping, when I'm going hiking and I take the dogs with me. So this van's only 5.5 metres, so it's only a small van. So I'm sure this air conditioner will cope with keeping this van cool. So I'm hoping that this unit will live up to the manufacturer's hype. So this is not going to be a kind of review that's telling you all the technical stuff. It's going to be just a simple, not really a review at the minute. Perhaps I'll do a review of how I get on with it later on. At the minute it's just going to be setting it up into the van, trying it out and see if it lives up to what it says it will do. So this is it from the outside. So this is what I've built to get my vent outside. Changed it slightly so it's not quite sticking out so far. I was just wondering about if it ever rained, or whether I would be having it on when it's raining outside. Might be. Might be having the heater on. So I can just pull that down a little bit further if I need to. And this is it from the inside. Just need to attach it to the EcoFlow Wave, which I am planning to either have on that seat, because it never gets used for anything, or on the floor just below. I have some more foil, which I might make a wrap for that. So it stops the heat on the pipe warming the inside of the van. So this is where it's going to sit when in use, and I've just had a bit of an experiment of putting a foil thing over the pipe, and with a bit of shaping and maybe a couple of tie wraps, it should be quite good. All I've done is stuck it over the top for now. But I think I can make quite a nice heat shield, so all the heat goes outside and not in. So this is what it looks like attached to the EcoFlow. So I think we're a success. There's no gaps around the outside for any drafts to come in, because there's a big piece of foam in the middle of the two pieces of this. So this is the battery piece underneath. You've got vents for different things. That's vent 1, this is vent 2, and there's another vent on the back that you can't quite see from here, and this is the vent where the cold or hot air comes out. So the temperature in here at the minute is about 20 and going up a little bit, I think. So I've charged the battery up. It came with only 2 bars. So now we will switch it on. You can tell it's on air conditioning because it glows blue if it's on air conditioning. So see if we can take it down to 16. So at the minute I've got it on full power. So you've got all 3 bars there. Set it to go down to 16, and this is the ambient temperature. So that's the temperature what's in the van at the minute, which is 19. We're trying to get it down to 16. And the cold air is coming through here, these vents. Yeah. I'll have them a bit more open. Really feel it now. So I've just got this thermometer out and stuck it in. So coming out of the front is 18, dropping quite quickly now. When I first stuck it in, it was 20. So that's the temperature that's coming out the front. In fact, it's blowing on my leg and it's making it rather cold. But I think it's dropped the temperature down 1 degree already in the van, from 20 to 19. So you can see the temperature is going down from what is coming out of the front, and eventually the ambient temperature in this van will be cooler. So it's only been a few minutes and already the ambient temperature in this van has gone down, and the air that's coming out the front is absolutely freezing. Get my thermometer again. Still going down. So it is really, really cold air coming out the front of this unit. I'm going to go outside and see if the hot air is coming out perfectly fine from my vent. So everything seems fine. It's quite warm air coming out of there. It's not moved. I put a bit of foil underneath so the glass don't get hot. Might put an extra piece of foil if I'm running it for a long time. So now we've got the van down to 16, then I put it on to the lowest setting now, so it should keep the van cool. So the EcoFlow Wave does air conditioning and heating. Well, my heater in the van has stopped working and my husband hasn't got round to trying to find out what's wrong with it. So this will come in handy. I wanted it for the air conditioning because I've got the dogs. The manufacturer reckon that if you attach the extra battery to the EcoFlow Wave, you can run it for 8 hours on eco mode in the air conditioning setting. There's a sleep mode as well, so that's good if you want to run it in the night and you don't want to be disturbed and have too much noise. It's really quiet in the sleep mode. So it's got a drain feature on the back. You can either have it set on evaporation mode or drain mode. And I've got my drain pipe put into an old milk bottle, you know, a big plastic milk bottle, and shoved into the footwell. So I can use it and drain the water into there. So this is the drain pipe coming out of the back of the unit and going in to a milk bottle. So that's your main power, and down here, it's not very easy, cramped in this space, I should have shown you in the house. That connector you can just see, I can just point, just a minute, that connects the unit to the battery. And you can see that little shiny thing just there? That's where you attach the solar panel to it. I've ordered a converter so I can use my solar panel for my power banks, because it's a different make to this, on this. So we're now going to put the heater on. So first of all we will switch it on. That's switched on. Now we press this button and that kicks it over to the heater. So it now wants to heat this van. Not that I really want to sit in here with it heating, but I will show you. it shines orange for heat. So it does have an app which I found very useful. I didn't think I'd be bothered with the app, but I've discovered that I can lay on the bed at the back and control the unit, which is down here, without having to get up. So that's really good. So I've done a few screenshots, so I'm going to put them here for you, so you can see the different pages that you can get up on the app. It shows you what the battery level is, and you can go into the settings and change different things. You have to go into the settings to do the drain function. You can turn the temperature up and down, so you can kind of lay in bed, set a timer. So say if you thought you might fall asleep and you didn't want it on all night, you could set a timer for it to switch itself off. There's quite a few useful functions in the app. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will do an update later on when I've used it a little bit more. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.